Yes, Bro.Ldr.Mbandaka, Alkebu-Lan, greetings family. Thank you all for coming out to one of our normal sessions. Yeah, good times. I really do want to ask a question and make a comment as regards the issue of symbolism, because I think that's very, very important for this issue. And I know that Minister Healy has spoken very much about symbolism. Just in the beginning, Mama Francis Chris Wilson said that this war that we're fighting is very much fought on the basis of language and symbolism. And if we don't understand or learn to decode language and symbolism, then we're going to lose the war, yeah? And so the symbol of Barack Obama is very, very important as far as I'm concerned. And yes, but we can look at him as a symbol of inspiration and a symbol of success, but then I always have to ask, what kind of success does he represent? And I look at it in terms of the fact that when I first saw the brother, your heart goes out to another African just naturally. You want to see him do well just naturally as another black man trying to do a thing. You might understand the contradictions, the immediate contradictions in what I want, but as an African, you want to see him do well. And I saw how the media immediately jumped on his back and savaged the brother, yeah, in many different ways. But then I started to look a little bit closer and look at the symbolism of this black man trying to run for the presidency of the United States of America, who has done so much wickedness against African people. And there's another point in terms of America's sinister plans for African people and having an acceptable face at the head of that, but that's not where I'm going about now. Where I really want to go in terms of the symbolism of a Barack Obama versus the symbolism of a Minister Louis Farrakhan versus the symbolism of a Jeremiah Wright versus the symbolism of a Colin Powell. He has been forced by European media, primarily European right-wing media, but European media in general in the States, to separate himself from any form of leadership that is progressively black. Yeah, and symbolically that is very, very important. See, the image, as regards it goes to African young people, is that in order to be successful in this society, in order to prosper in this society, you have to separate yourself as much as possible from your people. Yeah, symbolically speaking. And as regards symbolism, I have a problem with that is concerned. Whereas he looks like he's a good-looking brother. He's an articulate brother. He's a confident brother. And symbolically, there's a lot that people can take from that. I take a lot of inspiration when I see him speak. His silent speech reminds me a little bit of a cross between Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. How he speaks, his manner of speech. And I take a lot of inspiration from that. But when I look at it closely and see how they have forced him and probed him on his... And I see that he doesn't know Minister Farrakhan on a personal level. For him to be questioned so thoroughly about the brother. Yeah, he doesn't know him that well, you know what I'm saying? So why are they bombarding him with this? And what is this is not about him. Symbolism. And who are they targeting with that symbolism? That is really my question. What is the reverse effect of that level of the symbolic gesture? Yeah? And another point I just wanted to ask as regards Colin Powell as well. The only person that he's been, seemingly accepted in terms of endorsement from is Colin Powell. We understand the history of Colin Powell as regards our people. When Colin Powell endorsed him, they jumped on Colin and asked about his intentions for endorsing Obama. When anybody else endorsed Obama, they jumped on Obama and asked him, well, are you in league with Mr. Farrakhan? Do you agree with Pastor Jeremiah Wright, who only spoke the truth? That's what I'm saying?
Brother Sigma, Alkebu-Lan this movement. First, I want to thank all the panelists for preaching and educating the masses on the issue of Obama, and obviously it's been an issue that's resonated throughout the African community worldwide. And as you may expect, I've echoed on the sentiments that my brother Shakara expressed when he spoke, because I remember when I first started following the Obama campaign, I lost sight, like what the sister said, I lost sight when he went to the African communities and had nothing to say to them. I was done, I wasn't interested. So from then, I wasn't really following it with the same kind of vigor. So from that situation, right now, I'm a bit on and off with the Obama situation, because quite frankly, I don't have nothing to do with it. But in saying that, it's still good to, to keep up and follow what is going on. and also a reference been made to, like you said, the symbolism. And also what the sister was saying as well on the panel is that even in this country we got excited when Lamy got into power, we got excited when Diana got into power, we got excited when Bro.Ldr.Mbandaka got into power. And I think history, I can never remember this saying, but history is best qualified to reward our research. Now if we look at the police force, the increase in black people in the police force means the increase in the brutality of black people on the streets. We look worldwide, whenever we enter European institutions, the increase of African people in European institutions means the detriment to African people on the streets. So when we look at Obama taking the highest seat, the highest office that white people have to offer in this world, it can only be to the detriment of African people worldwide. I think when we look at it biblically, let's start with Papa Garvey. Let's start with Papa Garvey. Let's look where Papa Garvey told us to look for the crying of our prince. It wasn't America. So let's eradicate Obama from the situation right now. Let's look biblically. Let's look where the Bible told us to look for the crying of the prince. It wasn't America. So biblically, Obama's eradicated once again. So therefore, we look at Pan-Africanism, we look at Christianity, we look at across the spectrum. Obama really has no place in anything to do with the redemption of African people. I think a film that I watched a few years ago called Head of State. In fact, first before I say that, I remember I was watching a Chris Rock comedy show, and he was saying about, you know, whenever they talk about a black person in a high place, the only thing they have to say is he speaks so well. He's so eloquent and he speaks so well. He just speaks so well. And that's what I've heard today. Obama speaks so well, but what is he going to do once he gets into power? He's going to speak so well while our people are dying in Africa, while our people are dying in the Caribbean. He's going to be speaking so well. He's speaking so well today. The film Head of State, Chris Rock acts in the film, and basically they're looking to change the spectrum of the American politics. So they get this guy who's Chris Rock in the film, who nobody knows. In his job, they're meant to get this guy to run for the presidency of the United States of America. He's not supposed to win. He's meant to be a black person, so people are gonna take, be affectionate towards him. He's a general person among the people in the community that people are supposed to take towards. But he takes the campaign by storm and ends up winning the campaign. But it started off as a little game amongst, the politicians earlier on. But it got spiraled out of hand, and then what they then decided to do was look how they can control the campaign. The same situation. His funding was got by the people. He went to all the different areas and got funding from the people. It's very similar to this Obama campaign. Every time I watch the Obama campaign, I think of this film Head of State, which is a comedy film. But when you study media, you understand that nothing is purely entertainment. Everything is done for the purpose of real life. If you look at what happened in 9/11 and you watch the film A Long Kiss Goodnight, it's a lot of the same things across those two films. So my position is, to me it seems like a game between the United States. And when you look at Zimbabwe, this is where I'm going to end it on. We talk about black on black violence, and Obama is supposed to be, the great black hope and the first black president of the United States. Then the next major issue is Zimbabwe. And the people, if America is the superpower of the Western world, and you've got Zimbabwe, it looks like a next black on black violence thing that's going to spiral out. And I think, like my brother said, the only reason why I think Obama is being put in this position is because there's an attack on Africa. Like we said, India's got a plan for Africa, China's got a plan for Africa, Europe's got a plan for Africa, America's got a plan for Africa. America's being smart, as far as I'm concerned, to put an African in place to attack Africa, so the young black people, as you said, will look to Obama and see a positive symbolism as a black man in a high place, and look to him and say, yeah, Obama's right. But when he goes and attacks Africa with the mentality that we already have about Africa in this dispensation of time, we are not going to be as, we're not going to think as much about it if he goes to invade Africa. So my question to the panel is, once he's in power, and obviously the attack on America is going to continue, what role do you think Obama has to play? In fact, better yet, what role do you think America has for Obama to play in the invasion of Africa to now?